Hey guys, so in this video we're going to talk to you about a pretty cool technique. It's something we call Saccade Stacks. Now, a saccade is a function of the frontal cortex, the brain, and it employs the visual system, and it's a very, very fast eye movement. So if I give myself two visual targets right here, and I keep myself right in between the two of them, the saccade is to flick my eyes between two targets. And they have to move very quickly, which they will. They have to land on the target very specifically. And basically the visual system is so powerful that it can have such a huge impact over the body. It's kind of worthwhile knowing this stuff. So basically what the Saccade Stacks will do is to ultimately increase the motor output of the body. And that's globally. Okay, so when we use the saccades specifically, they can be used directionally to target left or right side of the body, but we're showing you for everything. We have the horizontal and vertical positions. Now, we can't guarantee that these two drills are going to be absolutely ideal for every single person out there. So utilize the biofeedback markers and work out which one of them gives you the best response. So the two saccade drills that we suggest you use, horizontal saccades, so you have your arms outstretched at arm's length, put your thumbs up, keep yourself centered, nice long spine, and you'll quickly flick the eyes between the two targets about 10 to 20 times and around once per second, making sure the eyes actually stop and stabilize on the target before you flick back to the other one. If you've established a baseline marker from one of the biofeedback tests, whether it be range of motion, balance, or peripheral vision, you have an idea of where you're at that moment in time. You'll then try one of the drills and then retest yourself to see if you have an improvement. So do you have improved balance? Do you go through a bigger range of motion, or does your peripheral visual field expand? If the horizontal saccades wasn't the one to do that for you, we would suggest you try vertical saccades. And a vertical saccade is one target on the horizon and one vertical to it. And you would flick the eyes between those two targets 10 to 20 times, around once per second, retest yourself. Is that one making your body better at that moment in time? Now, bear in mind that an increase in range of motion is the same as an increase in strength. If you know how to manual muscle test, we would recommend you use manual muscle testing also, because you can really feel the difference in your power output. And then how to use these drills is essentially, if you're a beginner, what we suggest you do is to train one of your isometric positions, say, for example, one of the lever positions on the rings. And then in between sets, intermittently throughout your workout, you don't have to do it in between every single set of every exercise, you would then do your pre-tested saccade drill. And that drill is increasing the motor output to the muscles. Then when you go back to the strength exercise, you should be that little bit stronger. Now, for a beginner, this will increase the speed at which you develop. If you're an intermediate trainee, as in you've been used to doing the isometrics for a little while, you've maybe passed the rounded tuck positions and you're onto more of a flat tuck kind of position, you actually want to do what we call stacking, where we take the pre-tested saccade drill that make you better and you put that on top of the exercise that you're doing. So for example, let's say you're in a frog balance and you're on the ground, you're contracting in the frog position, and then you're going to actually do the eye drill whilst you're in the isometric position. Okay, so why does this stuff work? Why does it make you stronger? Well, the reason is explained by something called spatial summation. Now, spatial summation is where you take two different stimuli to enhance a single output. So when you're in a strength position, isometric position, you are contracting the muscles to hold yourself in that position volitionally, and that is one of the inputs, one of the stimuli. The other stimuli now is to use your pre-tested saccade drill, which is such a powerful drill to use. You're bringing the visual system in and putting these two stimuli together. So you have the volitional contraction of the muscles and the visual system preferentially working together to improve a single output, which in this case is your strength, or your balance, or a combination of the two, obviously, as most of the drills are a combination of strength and balance. So how many of these would you do? Well, if you're in for example, a frog stand, and let's say you're holding the frog balance for like 10, 12 seconds, you want to do as many saccades as you can during that time. So you may find that you start gauging your progress by the amount of saccades you can do at once per second during each movement. And that's going to increase set to set. You're going to get a little bit better, and over the weeks, you're going to improve a little bit faster than if you weren't doing these drills. How to progress the drills over and above that is the distance that the eyes travel. So let's say you're using horizontal saccades. When we're doing visual stuff, we don't want to push the visual system too hard, too soon. So we bring the hands quite close together. We can increase the speed at which the eyes travel. That is definitely a progression to use, but also you're going to increase the distance. So the distance that the eyes travel here compared to here is a stronger stimulus. The same thing goes for the vertical saccade. So this would be a moderate stimulus. This is going to be a much stronger stimulus because the eyes have to travel so much further. Saccade drills will make your body stronger. Putting them together with the strength movements, the isometric positions, will accelerate the speed at which you improve in those positions. So it's hard to predict at how much faster, but it's a system you can start to play with and start to monitor your progress and see that you're actually going to get increased strength, increased balance, and in some cases increased range of motion by starting to allowing the nervous system to play with two stimuli at the same time, just to basically increase the output of your force production. So once again, let us know how you get on with these. If some of them really don't work for you, there are other options we can use, and maybe you could contact us for those. But for the majority of people, saccades are going to make you a lot better.